Okay, welcome back. Welcome back to CAD Made Easy. Actually, we were somewhere. Okay, this is where we were. Don't forget, we are still talking about drawing a simple out. Okay, so this is the second step on this tutorial. All right, so quickly let's do something. Let's continue from where we stopped initially. All right, so in our previous class, we were able to create this simple house plan. So in this other class, we are going to do a simple thing. We're going to open up the doors and the window spaces so we can easily, create our doors and window. So first, I'm going to start with the windows. Okay, I'm going to start with the windows. So I take this back first to dimension. Let me know because I want my windows to be centralized. Okay, so this is 4,000. I need to also check this way. 3,600. Okay, we do the same thing this way. Okay. All right, so this is a quick one. All right, so we do the same thing for the dining area. Make sure your snap is always on because if your snap is not on, it will be difficult to capture, you know, those intersection points. It will be difficult to capture the end point of all this of this object or these lines. The intersection points and the rest of it will be difficult. Okay. You can also press hold down your control key and right click below here to check your object snap. All right, so see this, you can just activate your object snap, the section perpendicular. You did this in a previous class, so I don't want to come here. So I just activate this back. Okay, what next? What next? Okay, let me check all the dimensions, internal dimensions, so that I'll be sure of what I'm doing. Okay, U2, U. This is my stay area. I'm gonna be having my staircase, okay? All right, so this is good. This is good. This is good. All right, so I want to quickly establish my doors. I'm sorry, my windows before coming to doors. And all my windows, I want them centralized, especially for the rooms. And the size of my windows are 1,200 mm. That's 1.2 meters. So what do? I pick my offset. Don't forget, this is 4,000. Okay. So half of 4,000 is 2,000. You can always pick your calculator here. If you're having issues, you want to do a quick calculation, you can just pick this. 4,000 divided by 2, that's 2,000. Okay, so you close it. So I type 2,000, enter. Then I offset from this end. Okay, so I got the center point. Okay, pick again. Now my windows are 1,200. That's the dimension. So half of it will be 600. So type 600. I have set both left and right. Okay, so that has been established. I'm going to do the same thing for this side. So half of 3,600 is 1,800. So I have set 1,800. Enter. Then I have set from here in. I did the same thing 600 both ways to define the width of the window. That is done. All right, so the next thing to do is pick your extension command. Right click, extend this across, extend that across, extend this and extend this. Okay. Then pick your trim command, right click, trim all the lines that are no longer useful to you. Okay. Just trim them, trim this space out, trim this space out, trim this and trim this. Then escape. You can now select this and delete. Okay. So we've created the window space for that. So we'll do the same thing for the other room. Offset 2,000. Enter. From here, get the center point. Pick offset again, 600 both ways. You go back 1/8 for the other side of the window. Oh, yeah. Then 600 both ways. Okay, so that's unique. Pick your extension command, extend this, extend this. Okay, then pick your trim command. Just trim what is no longer useful for you. Okay, just trim this off. Trim this. Okay, so we don't need this line. I'm deleted. So I've been able to do this. So let me just do, I'll do for this and that. Okay, I'm going to create this and I'm going to create this quickly. All right, so half of 3000 is 1500. Okay, I'll do the same thing, offset 600. Okay, pick my extension command, extend, then pick my trim tool. Good, so I can just delete this. All right, I want to quickly establish the one for my living area. So if you check this, the dimension for the windows, this is 1000. So, but we need to know what's the dimension to where the window begins. That's also 1000. Okay, I think that happens on both sides. Let's check. Let's check quickly. Okay, so I'm correct. All right, so you pick 1000, enter. From here you click, from here again you click. Same thing here, from here you click, from here again you click. Then you pick your extension, extension to extend the lines. Pick your trim tool, trim what you don't need, trim this off, trim that off. Okay, that's cool. So I want to quickly establish my window. So I go back, activate the window command, pick a line, and just establish one of the points first. Just do this for just a single point first for all the windows. Just quickly as possible. Okay, so I haven't done this. The next thing is pick your offset. I'm gonna divide that line into three, okay, to really show that this is a window. So that will be that will be 112.5. Am I correct? 112.5. Half of 225. That's it. Okay, okay, that's correct. So just offset and you offset, you offset, you offset. Just do that quickly. All right, so that has been established. Okay. So I'm going to quickly create some doors. Okay, I'm going to quickly create some doors just like we have here. I'm going to first create this door before I will now create this door. Okay. Okay, so my door dimension is 900. All the internal doors for the room, the kitchen, they're all 900. Then while the doors for the WC for my bathroom and toilet is 750. So I pick my offset tool, 900. Enter. I offset here. I offset here. I offset here because these are all the places I'm going to be having door. I offset here too. Okay, so I take my extension tool, extend this out, extend this, do the same thing, do the same thing, do the same thing here, do the same thing here. Okay, then next you pick your trim tool. We need to create those opening. Sorry, made a mistake. We need to create this opening, so let's make this opening quickly. Let's create this opening. Where else? Okay. All right, so this has been done. So the next thing we want to quickly start creating those doors. So you go back, and activate your layer door. All right, so having done that, you can come to draw, come to add. There are different ways to draw an app, okay? So, but to make it just easy, just pick the app from your drawing toolbar. Okay, just pick this, click on the first line. Now, this is gonna give you a problem if you don't deactivate your order. So just deactivate this so your line can swing. Then you click somewhere in the middle and just create a curve. It's a 3 point arc. So you click the first point, second point, and the next point. So I've been able to create the door there. I'll do the same thing this way. Click first point, click second point. I'll just use my polar tracking to track it out. My door is out. Okay? Okay? So I'm also gonna show you another simple way to create a door. I can just pick a line first, pick a line, then just give it you don't actually need to measure this, okay? But even if you must do, let's say just 400, enter, escape, and pick the arc, first point, second point, and your arc. Sorry, I don't really like that. Let me redo that. I pick it again, pick it again. This time around I'll use 500, enter, okay? Then I pick an arc, first point, second point, enter, okay? So you can offset, say 20, just offsetting this, okay? This is to show that the door is opening towards the wall, okay? It's opening this way. This is also opening towards the wall. It's wrong to open to the other side because you'll be causing a whole lot of inconvenience in the room, okay? So it's often better you open your door to the wall. That's the better part of it. All right, so I haven't done the door. Let's do a quick one. The opening. You could see there is an opening here. There's an opening here, and it's an arc. Same thing is going to happen to my staircase area. So first of all, I'm going to extend these lines, extend these, and extend this. Okay. Then don't forget what we did the other time. This line is extending all the way through, and I don't want it that way. So I'm going to break it at this point so that this guy can be on his own. Okay. All right, so for me to establish a dash line, first thing is I'll go here to my line type, click on orders, then you click on load. There are different types of line, different types of dash lines. So I can just decide to choose any one of my choice. I will go with the first one. Okay, so this is it. It has been loaded. This is it. Then, okay. So I'll simply click the line I want to apply it, click here and select the line. Now, if you notice, it's difficult to see it, when you're zooming out. You have to zoom in before you're able to see the line because of the scale. So one thing to do is when you're having this issue, you right click, go to property, then you go to line type scale. Just play around the scale. Let's say I'm using 5, enter. It's a little better, but I need it more better than that. So I'm going to take 10, enter. Okay. I'm not still satisfied. Property again. Let me take it to 20, enter. Okay. I think I love this. I love it this way. Okay. I like this. But don't forget, this is not supposed to be the layer. Okay. So you can just quickly select it, come to your layer property and click on dash line. Okay. That's perfect. So I don't need to come and be doing this one after the other again. I can just pick match property, pick the property I want to match, then match it to anywhere I want to match it to. So you could see I didn't define this. Let me define this extension. This comes out, this comes out. Break at points. I want you to break at this point so that this guy can be on his own. Same problem this way. Break at points. Oh, sorry. Okay, so this guy is on his own. So we can just match property, take this and give to this guy. Okay. So this is very simple. This is unique. This is wonderful. So the next one we're going to be doing now is the sliding door. Sliding door, it's very simple. You don't need to do much practice. Just pick a rectangle to click, okay, and you don't really need to measure anything, okay? You don't really need to measure anything. Then right click, copy selection. I will just copy this and keep it close by. It's a sliding door. And select this, move. So I move this somewhere here. Okay, I can use my extension tool proper to extend this. All right, so this is cool. Okay, you can decide to do whatever you want to do to add more beauty to your door. That's your business, but I'm just giving you the basics. Okay, I forgot to put a door here, so let me do that quickly. I just take the snap in. Make sure your polar tracking is on. Okay, that is what will help you to do this job. All right, so haven't done that. Uh, I'm going to type text. Okay, I'm going to quickly, put those texts in place. So you come here and you click multi-line text. You can also come to text and click multi-line text. Okay, whichever one is easy for you. So click here, click, then I type bedroom. I'm not supposed to do under this layer, but I'm going to change that. Bedroom. Change the text height to 300. Okay, then okay. So this is my bedroom. I click, and I click and say move. So I click on it and move to wherever I want to keep it. So, but this will be done under the door layer, and I don't want it there. So I click on it and go to text. Okay, text. So it takes it to the default color of my text, but I can still change this to whatever color I want through this layer. I can change it here. You know. So to define other properties, I can just click, right click, copy selection, just copy this to this point, copy here, copy here, copy here, and okay. So I come here, I double click on it, highlight it, and call this dining. Double click on this, highlight it, and call it kitchen. Then okay. I come here, same thing, living room. Then this is my stair. So copy selection, code is there. Okay. Then okay, I got another one here. Copy selection, take this. Already the text is too big, so I'll reduce it. But this is store, so I will reduce the text I to 200. Okay, I think I like it. Click again, right click, pick it, drop here for my veranda, drop one for my terrace, Control A. Okay, click Control A to select all. All right, so this was as simple as anything. Okay, so in your own time, I want you to create the other windows, create the door. Okay, let me quickly create this door. This looks different. You know, this is uh this is a 1.5 door, a bigger opening and a smaller opening. You could see the way the door is opening, the orientation. Okay, so I'm going to quickly create that door. Then I'll quickly bring out the dimensions. Okay. All right, so I go to my offset tool, 1500. The width of the door, click to establish. Then pick this, right click, you shift to extend, then you trim this off. Trim this off. Now these lines are not together, so I can just pick You just come to join, click on join, click the first line, click the second line, right click, they join together. All right, so first you need to define what is the size of the bigger door, what is the size of the smaller door. This is something you must decide. Okay, so if I'm using 1.5 and I know the bigger door, maybe I want the bigger door to be 1000 mm, that is the width, then the smaller door to be 500. So what I'll do quickly is I pick offset 500, enter. I click here to establish. Okay, I've established this. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is, don't forget, I will just pick the arc again. Sorry, let me extend this a little up. Let me draw another smaller line off here. It mustn't be too big. Let's say 350 is okay. Okay. All right, so I pick the arc. From here, deactivate your auto mode. You click the first point, then you click the next point. Okay. We've established the smaller opening. Do the same thing this way. Do the same thing so we can establish the bigger opening. Okay. So just match property. Take this. Oh, come on, just take this off. So we've established this. Simple as ABC. Okay. So leaving, we've done that. Then the staircase area, that's another point to consider. The staircase. I want to put the staircase. And you could see the dimension for the staircase. It's so simple. From the landing is 1000. The width is already established 2000. So I'm going to quickly create the staircase now. Okay. So what am I going to do? Firstly, activate the staircase layer. Okay. Then you pick a line, draw this on top of the existing line. Okay. Then take your offset first, draw the offset the landing. Then the next thing is you need to find out what is the width of the thread. Let's check quickly. Let's check the width of the thread. That is 275. Okay. So you offset 275, enter. So you do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many do I have here? Okay, think of 9. So you don't just decide this. You have to know the height of your building. Then also you need to know what riser are you using. What's the riser for your stake? Is it 150? So you could be able to calculate and know how many risers are you're gonna have, how many threads you're gonna have that will take it. Okay, that is often very important. Very, very important. All right, so I haven't done this. I need to create the middle for the staircase. So I will just quickly do, I can offset this. Okay, so offset 1000, enter. Okay, so this is 1000, and I need that staircase to have a small opening, like a small space between the going, the first flight and the second flight. So but I need that to be like 50 mm. So 25 offset from both sides. Okay, then you take the middle one off. Okay, that's beautiful. Don't forget, trim whatever you don't need. We don't need this, so you trim this. Then also you're going to be trimming all the way. You have to trim this all the way. Trim this all the way. Okay, so we leave that. Trim this, trim this, trim this, trim this. All right, so let me close this off here and also close this off here. All right, so quickly I'm going to match property. Match this property to this guy. This is beautiful. Perfectly beautiful. So this is to show that this is my going. So I can decide to maybe put an arrow, or there are a couple of things to do. Okay. So we've created the staircase. So quickly I want to capture the dimensions for this area. There are two ways to do this. You can decide to pick your dimension one after the other from one point to the other point, bring it outside. Okay. That is one. Let me activate the dimension. Okay. Then the next thing is I can also use dimension. I just click each of this, and each of this. Then I right click, take it out, and establish my dimension. It's as simple as that. Okay. Then I can also pick to establish the overall length of my building. Okay. Then I can also pick again quick dimension. Click here, here, and here. Okay. And establish. I can pick the straight linear dimension from one point to the other to establish the overall dimension. So I think this was simple enough. Okay. This was simple enough for anybody. So on your spare time, you try to create the other doors, try to create the other windows. Once you're able to do this, you can just snap this and send to me, via WhatsApp. So let me see what you've been able to do. For those who don't have the application, the software where you can get all these videos free, I will just go through my previous videos. You will see how you can get it. The barcode is there where you can scan it and you just visit the site, download the application and save it on your phone. You can have access to so many tutorials and it is completely free. Okay. Thank you very much. I hope to see you create something similar and send it to me. Thank you so much. So next, we will be moving to our next lecture. Let's quickly check what we have next. Okay, plotting. Plotting is the same thing as printing. So that will happen in our next class. Thank you very much.